Hello guys, so today we'll be baking three different varieties of cake using one simple base recipe, and that too without egg. It is a simple and fast recipe which I have been using for years. You can also customize it to different flavors that you like, and do share by commenting down below if you tried this recipe. This cake you will be needing 2 cups of maida or all-purpose flour, 1 cup of Milkmaid. This Milkmaid or condensed milk has been prepared at home. If you need a recipe for that, do comment down below. 100 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You will also be needing powdered sugar or icing sugar, whichever is available. Here I am adding 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can increase or decrease it depending on the amount of sugar that you've added to your condensed milk. Once that is all put together, just mix it and add water. Here I have added 200 to 220 ml of water. You need to mix it properly and make sure there aren't any lumps and everything has been incorporated nicely. You can also use a hand blender for this purpose. Once everything is combined, you need to divide this batter into 3 different parts, and then we will start our flavoring. So I've divided the batter into 2 equal halves, and I'll be making chocolate cake with one of the half, and the other half I'm going to further divide it into 2 more equal parts, and I'll be making vanilla and kesar elaichi with them. For half of the base recipe, you'll be needing 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Here I am adding approximately 2.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 1 tablespoon of drinking chocolate. But if you don't have drinking chocolate or you don't want to add it, you can use, instead of that, you can just use 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And all you need to do is just mix it properly and make sure there aren't any lumps and it has all been incorporated nicely, and your batter will be ready. Then you need to just grease your pan or whichever container you're using. If it is a microwave that you're making the cake in, then use a Borosil container, and if it's an oven, then you can use the tins that you get. So just use the regular butter that you get and grease the base and the walls of your container nicely. Once done, you can pour your batter into it, and then it's ready to go in the microwave. I have a conventional microwave, so I use it under the second microwave and convention combination, and I do it at 180 degrees Celsius for 7 minutes. The time may vary according to your microwave, so keep that in mind. Regular oven, you need to bake it at same temperature for 25 to 30 minutes. You also need to preheat your oven before putting your batter into it. Let's move to the vanilla cake. I initially thought to make it a complete vanilla cake, but I ended adding a bit of chocolate and turning it into a zebra cake. So this is 1/4 of the whole batter that I have prepared, and to that I'm adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence and some choco chips, but majority of these choco chips actually settled down in the container. So instead of putting it in the batter, what you can do is you can sprinkle it on top after transferring the batter into the dish. Or I had kept a bit of the chocolate mix, and I'm going to layer it a little bit to give it kind of a zebra cake look, but not too many layers. I'll just add a little bit of chocolate in the middle. So here's the vanilla batter and here's the chocolate, followed by again all the rest of the vanilla batter. You can make a simple vanilla cake also, if you don't want to make the chocolate, but since I was making 3 of the cakes together, so I used a bit of the chocolate, and I think this was my favorite cake and I absolutely loved this one. You need to again preheat the oven and put it in the oven at the same temperature as I've mentioned earlier. So now let's move to our third cake. This is the kesar elaichi cake. And even if you are not having vanilla essence, cocoa powder at home, I think majority of us will be having kesar and elaichi at home. And if you like more of Indian traditional flavor, you would love this recipe. So for this, you just need to powder 5 pieces of elaichi and take approximately 10 to 15 strands of kesar and mix it in a little bit of water, and then add to the batter that we have prepared. This is 1/4 of the total batter, and just give it a good mix and make sure everything is combined well, and your batter is ready. It's that simple. Just preheat the oven and follow the instructions given earlier, and your cake will be ready. Test if the cake is baked properly. Just insert a knife in the center of the cake, and if it comes out clean, then the cake has been baked. I hope you all enjoyed this. Do give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you tried this recipe, let me know how it turned out for you.